So 12 months ago, the FIFA 19 reveal, all of the focus there was the fact that they got Champions League licensing, and really that had no effect on the gameplay. They'd added timed shooting, that they were just making a big deal about how good they could make the game look. It was all just superficial, and FIFA 19 ended up being probably the worst FIFA we've had yet. Even worse than 18, which was at that point considered to be the worst FIFA yet. EA must have known they had to make a big change to get all of the fans from FIFA 16 and previously to want to come back to FIFA 20. And by doing that, they've brought back the most asked for game mode, and that is FIFA Street. They call it VOLTA here, and they've done a quick reveal trailer. It's just a minute long, and it contains very little, but just enough to make you want to see what they have to produce at EA Play later this evening. The trailer starts in zooming onto a pitch, and then a pitch on a woman's head. Initially, all it is just people walking in a tunnel, and I guess all this symbolises is the fact that everyone's going to be able to be customised and wear whatever they want, rather than being assigned a kit and being forced to wear that the whole time. So it just seems to be a lot more like NBA Live, which is where you could just put anything on your character and you'd just be put on the team, but you'd still be wearing whatever kit you had personally. Next up, you see just a frame of a person just faking a step over, and they have been overlaid with Raheem Sterling, and you'll see him pop up a couple more times in the trailer in a stadium. But it seems like Raheem Sterling is this year's cover athlete, and I couldn't think of a better person to do it. He's just been amazing this year, fighting racism and becoming a very, very good footballer. I think he is the perfect person to become a cover athlete. Just some person with stickers over a face. I don't understand what the point of this is. Then on the screen in the background you see again Raheem Sterling gameplay, and you see him taking on Borussia Dortmund, who seem to be will most likely be featured in the demo like they usually are. He cuts inside their fullback in piece check and shoots past the goalkeeper. That doesn't prove anything gameplay wise. We don't know whether it's been improved much. That's their little tease of what we'll probably see tonight. Then the game switches up into game engine footage, which is the Frostbite engine, and this is VOLTA, the street mode, and we really don't know anything. It's a shame here the guy in white seems to be doing a lunge, which means the gameplay, which I think was an absolutely useless addition from the last couple of years, where holding B makes your character do a lunge. I think it just makes it too easy for someone to take the ball past you. That defending isn't exactly what the focus needs to be on in VOLTA. They've got Adidas shoes, so you'll have all of the product placement, all the products actually labelled. It won't just be nondescript plain white t-shirts, although you probably could have them. We then see a clip of Jadon Sancho and Raheem Sterling, just for a split second, and what is some absolutely lovely skill, and that is doing an around the world, almost into a rainbow flick. And this was always in FIFA Street, the number of times you could do start keepy ups and then you could turn it into any sort of flick in any direction. This was very nostalgic for me in a weird way, because it was just one move, but it's all they had to show how fluid the movement is going to be in this game mode. Hopefully it is quite detached from the gameplay that you'll see in stadiums. There'll be so many different small street areas for you to play on, hopefully. This looks like it's a schoolyard. There'll probably be that favela area that you see at the start of the journey. You also see here that it has been confirmed that you'll be able to play as either a male or a female, which is what NBA Live was for its street games. She seems to jump off, use the wall to push off to shield from the defender. I don't know if that will be when you're holding LT to protect the ball, if she'll do that, or if you run out and there's a certain button you have to press to trigger this. But no gameplay actual details have been shown here. This is all speculation. We then see the confirmation of the Adidas Tango Arena. I believe this has been in the original FIFA Street, or not the original, but the most recent FIFA Street. You see Raheem again on the side of the stories of the car park. He is most definitely going to be the cover star for this FIFA. This is more live action stuff now, and it's just more street gameplay. You could have different hairstyles here. This woman seems to have sort of pigtail, ponytails, I'm not sure what you call them, down her neck, so there will be a very high level of customization in this game mode. Another stadium here with very small, low but wide goals, and with a bit of graffiti behind it. And now they always seem to show a couple upcoming youth stars, and first we see Vinicius Jr. in the new Real Madrid kit, which was revealed I believe yesterday, white with gold trimmings, and we then see Jadon Sancho sliding to celebrate a goal in a legitimate stadium, and then the final shot of another created person with some very bright tracksuit bottoms. So again, customization is going to be absolutely key here, and hopefully it's not heavily monetized. Hopefully you can earn it just by playing the game. And the final shot is of David Silva jumping onto Raheem Sterling's back after they've scored. So Dortmund and City are the two featured teams. Raheem Sterling is the cover star. We don't know if Vinicius and Jadon Sancho are going to be beside him on the cover, or if it will just be Raheem like it was just Ronaldo last year. But that is all the trailer shows. The gameplay reveal will be at 7 o'clock tonight UK time, and hopefully the gameplay will be fluid and unique enough from the FIFA gameplay that we've got for the last couple years. But if you have enjoyed this one, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment on whether you will be getting this or not, because I did not get FIFA 19. I was told how underwhelming it was, but this is something that has made me seriously consider buying FIFA 20. They've done very well, but I need to see gameplay, and that happens tonight. Subscribe as well for new videos. I'll be continuing with news, and if this gameplay does look good, I will post FIFA videos. I'll be looking at Jedi Fallen Order tonight, but this does feel like a very EA thing to do. Fans have been asking for loads of improvements to pro clubs, improvements on career mode, improvements on just generally server connections and all gameplay, and they've gone, here's a brand new thing that we've been working all of this time on. Instead of refining those previous things that have been in the game, please focus on that instead of all of the little things that we've decided not to do.